guys, it's Taylor, and today I am going to be bringing you part 2 of my 3 March TBRs. And this is the third readathon that I'm going to be partaking in, but it's the first one that is going to be 1 week long. I am going to be taking part in Read-O-Rama, which is March 12th to March 18th. And this is the first Read-O-Rama I've actually ever participated in, and I'm really excited. So without further ado, I'm going to give you the challenges, the prompts, and the books that I'm going to be using to fill them. So the first challenge is to just read 7 books, and my fingers are crossed. I have 7 books in front of me that I'm hoping to read, but I don't know if it's going to be 7. We'll see if I'm going to read all 7. I have a book for all 7, so we'll see. The second challenge is to have the word Rama on the cover, so in the title and with the author name, but it doesn't have to be like R-A-M-A in order. It's just R-A-M-A anywhere in the title. For the second challenge, I am going to be using Ticker by Lisa Manchev. R-A-M-A. So Rama. And I actually already started this. So my goal for this month is to get through the books that I've already started but haven't finished. From what I remember, I liked it. It just wasn't one of those that was captivating enough for me to currently finish. So I'm going to give it another shot and see if I actually like it. So the third challenge is to read a book with an animal on the cover, and for that I'm going to go with Nightshade by Andrea Kramer. I am actually already planning to read this for the year-thon, and it's a cover buy, but I figured why not, double up on readathons and 2 readathons for 1 book. I don't think that's cheating because technically I'm still reading 1 book for, 1 readathon, and I'm reading a book for the other readathon. So I'm going to be reading this, and I love wolves. I love books about wolves. So the fourth challenge is to read a book about a character with the same first initial as you, and my first initial is T for Taylor. So I'm going to read Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. I just started Clockwork Prince last night. It's Wednesday, so it's the 8th. I just started it on the 7th. So I will be finished with that by the time this readathon rolls around. So I'm really excited to dive in. I know it's going to make me cry. I'm ready for a book to make me cry because that doesn't happen very often. I'm kind of heartless that way. But yeah, I'm really excited to finish out this trilogy so I can get to reading City of Heavenly Fire and complete the TMI series, and then I can go on with the novellas and all the other fun stuff that comes with the Shadowhunter world. So for challenge number 5, it's to read a book with Irish elements in it. I racked my brain for so long about this, and I was about to go and borrow a book from a library, but I was like, nah, I'll think of something. I'm thinking about it. I was like, well, there's Outlander, but I was like, no, I'm not really in the mood to start Outlander. But I did restart the Harry Potter series, and I got to thinking. I was like, okay, that's in the UK, and then I was like, Seamus, Irish, he's a little Irish boy. So for that challenge, I'm going to be reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is my favorite book in the 7 books. I don't count Cursed Child, by the way. But this is my favorite of the 7, and I'm so excited to read it and to be back into this world because I haven't been in this world since I was a kid. And it's going to be very exciting, and I know that I'm going to fly right through this because it's my favorite book, it's my favorite movie. So it's gonna be, oh, I'm so excited. The 6th challenge is to read a book involving physical or mental illness, and I'm going to go with Winter Girls by Laurie Halse Anderson. It deals with an eating disorder, and eating disorders fall under mental illness. So I'm really excited because I absolutely love Laurie Halse Anderson's writing. I love all of her books, and I'm slowly reading through her like her collection, and this would be, I think this is work number 3 or 4. So I'm getting to the end, and I'm so excited. So I'm actually really excited to read this and see how this makes me feel, because all of her books have made me feel. Like, I can't describe what they make me feel, but they give me feels, and it's so good. She's so good. She's one of my favorite authors. The 7th challenge is to start a new series, and for that I'm going to be starting the Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and I've had this on my shelf for a couple years and haven't read it, haven't had an excuse to read it, just haven't felt like picking it up. So I'm finally have an excuse to pick it up and read it, and from what I've heard, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna read it in like a sitting and a half, because it's so good from what I've heard, and I really hope that this lives up to the hype. But I've also been seeing like a lot of people don't like this book, and I want to see why. If I dislike it, if I like it, I want to join the party, guys. I want to be in the cool kids club, okay? So I'm gonna be reading Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. And the last challenge is to go into a book blind, and that is going to be Possession by Elena Johnson. And this is another book for the year-a-thon that I'm participating in this month, and it's cover by. This was the cover by because I love butterflies, and there's a butterfly. So I'm really excited. All I know is that this is I don't think it's a dystopian, but it is a world different from ours. Now, I don't know if that means it's a high fantasy or what, but all I know is that there is a world where girls aren't supposed to have any kind of interaction or thoughts about boys, and this girl finds this boy, and she has thoughts and she has interactions. And so I really kind of want to see where this starts, and it's also the beginning of a series. So if I end up not being able to get to Red Queen, then I'm definitely going to use this to fill the start a new series. That is my TBR for Read-O-Rama, and it starts on March 12th and it goes through March 18th. And I'm really excited because this is the first week-long readathon that I have participated in this month, or this year actually. So I'm really excited. There are 7 books, 8 challenges. Let's see what I can do in a week, and I'm really hoping I can get through at least, I hope I get through at least 4 of them, because I have a lot of reading to do, and I have a lot of books to get through. So fingers crossed that I get through 4 of these 7 books. So if you guys are going to be partaking in Read-O-Rama, please let me know. Comment, like, and subscribe, because I am going to hopefully get up at least 2 or 3 videos a week from here on out. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.